Yo, what's happening, guys? It's Flo, and I'm here with Sly. And it looks like Lakers and Nets GMs Rob Pelinka and Sean Marks are at it again, talking at Summer League in Vegas. Sly, we know the Lakers are in active pursuit for Kyrie Irving. You think it's getting closer?
I don't. I think right now the Nets pretty much are waiting to see who out there would want to trade for him. We know that we're hearing that it's starting to get stricter now with the whole, supposedly the things are going up, the whole COVID stuff. So right now the Nets are probably scrambling to try to find other teams. Maybe if there's no other team that wants him, but I just think right now they're just talking. It's all preliminary talks right now, and it would be great if we got him, man. It really would be great, but I think right now the Nets are just doing their due diligence. They're probably talking to other teams too, so I know every time the Lakers, something's up, the media's going to run with it and talk about it, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully, cross your fingers that something happens, but I think it's going to be next year where Kyrie Irving becomes a Laker. I think we might have to wait one more year, man.
I believe they are talking, but I think they're coming down to pretty much if the Lakers are willing to get rid of the draft picks. And for some reason, the Lakers want to hold on to them. And me and you said it before, draft picks are great, but superstars are way better. And our window's also closing. So I think Pelinka, I don't know, I would do it this year if I could. I would try to get rid of that first, maybe Russell Westbrook, and try to get Kyrie in now because LeBron is getting older in age. Even though he still played really good last year, I think we need to go get that third superstar. If you also think about it, Golden State's really deep. They have about 4 guys. The Clippers just added John Wall to give them kind of a big 3. Memphis was a pretty deep team as well. So there's a lot of teams out west, and I don't think we could just do it with 2 guys. I think we do need that third guy who could actually play. Not a Westbrook, but a guy who could get buckets on his own. Kyrie, even though he hasn't really been known as a passer, he does rank up there in assists. He gets I think 4 to 5, which is pretty good. So I would say do it if I could, but.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely, you do if you could, man. There's no question. You get rid of those. You trade those draft picks. You do whatever it takes to get them. But I think there could be probably another team out there that wants him for that 1-year rental. Like we were talking about earlier before in other videos, how Kawhi Leonard got that 1-year contract with Raptors. So there's a team out there that went all in. We'll have to see what happens. It's going to be interesting. But I really feel that it's going to be next year. I don't think we've already heard it before where Jeannie Buss and them talking about they don't want to get rid of draft picks. But if I were me, man, I would do it right away. Why are you going to wait till LeBron's, 38, 39 to get him? And then it's come on, man, let's just do it right now. Let's try to win. The opportunity is right now because like you said, man, this West, man, it's stacked. It's stacked. And if you have the big 3, the real big 3, which we should have got before, then we're talking this team could make it to the championship for the next 2-3 years. And you got to win now, man. Who cares about the future? LeBron ain't getting any younger. AD ain't getting any younger. It's time to give those 2 guys an extra piece. Be ready to go. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, and then for the Nets, it would make sense. Like you said, if they do another COVID surge thing, whatever, they're not even going to be able to use Kyrie for half the season again. So it makes sense on their part, too, to at least get a player who's going to play in Westbrook. I know his value's at its all-time lowest right now, but I think they would still rather have a guy out there every single game that could bring fans to their seats because as great as Kyrie is, if he's not playing, you think any people are really going to watch the Nets, especially if KD leaves too? Yeah. I don't see it happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they're probably waiting for to see if they could get something for Durant first. And if they do get rid of Durant, obviously, yes, they're going to have to get rid of Kyrie, and they'll probably kind of be in panic mode. So that's probably, I think, would be the first domino to fall. It would have to be Durant and then Kyrie. So we'll see what happens. But I think one more year, and then we'll have that big 3. But if I'm Pelinka, man, I'm doing whatever it takes to get him right now, man.
All right. Well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about these 2 GMs talking once again. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.